What's the one thing you wish everyone around you knew about getting divorced?
Everyone always prepares you that whenever you're going through a divorce, losing your husband or wife, you go through a grieving process, grieving for the loss of your marriage, the loss of your hopes and dreams together. But one thing that they really don't prepare you for is the loss of a friend, the loss of your best friend.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
Nothing reeks quite like the desperation of a woman who plays the pity card on TikTok. But judging from the ring you got shoved through your septum, the metal stud you've inexplicably shoved beneath your gullet, and that blank expression plastered across your face tells us everything we already need to know. This is the look of an impulsive woman who initiated a divorce for reasons that were probably stupid. But to be fair, I think we need to give her the benefit of the doubt to plead her case. I might be wrong, it's happened once before, so please, madam, continue.
The person that you always wanted to tell your day and to tell, your small wins and your small victories.
It's scary.
Honey, I am willing to bet 50 intergalactic space dollars that at any time that your man tried to tell you about his small victories, you were too busy buying crap on the phone and then getting frustrated with him because he wasn't showering you with attention and praise because you remembered to tie your shoes correctly one time.
I wasn't prepared for that. I wasn't prepared for feeling that way.
That's what you get, dumbass.
Even when you're not together and haven't been together, just having that desire to have them as a friend again.
Okay, then why the hell did you divorce him in the first place, woman? How much you want to bet that she wanted to go find her true and authentic self while getting railed by Chad? But it was only after the realization that Chad wanted nothing to do with her that she finally realized that her actions have consequences. But instead of owning up to her mistakes, she's gonna try and score as much pity as possible on the internet. Lady, I would call you pathetic, but I don't feel like wasting a perfectly good compliment.
So for all my girlies dating men, this is what you're gonna do on your date. Because I know dating can be awkward, okay? But I learned this on TikTok and I need to teach it to everyone.
Should be interesting.
Okay, so the bell comes. I'm you, okay? Do you need any help with that? Okay, that. What are they gonna say? Yeah, you need help with that on the bill that you wanted to take me out to that I had to get ready for? I don't think so.
Whoa.
Oh, in that case, the answer is simple. Yeah, that would be great. I really appreciate the help on this one. I'm sorry, it's been a rough year, okay? Like, my cat, Mr. Fluffums, he's at the vet. He's got cat cancer, and it just sucks for the poor guy because he just got over feline HIV. Now the county is all over my ass because I buried my guinea pig, but apparently I didn't follow proper zoning procedures. It was in my own backyard, and I had to just cut a check to the county clerk's office for $287. And I'm not getting paid again for another month, and if you could just cover this dinner check in its entirety, I would really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for offering. Then kablamo! She's in the wrong because if she gets offended, then she's getting offended at cancer, and that makes her a dick. And no chick wants to be known as a dick unless they have one.
In a patriarchy created by men where men are paid more than women, even though women typically do a better job.
What the hell are you talking about?
Listen, lady, I hate to do this to you, but I already asked several intergalactic space janitors, parking enforcers, and a couple of scrapyard operators I know what they thought the patriarchy was, and the general consensus was that they thought the patriarchy was some kind of earthling punk band from 1974. And if I imagine it correctly, that band was made completely by men. And I imagine the music they would have made if they were real was significantly better than any female punk band of the era. So therefore, your point is considered moot. You see that? I can make nonsense arguments too. But to be fair, I am a man and I do that better than you.
In a world where all wars have been started by men, in a society where 90% of rapes are by men, don't even get me started on the orgasm gap. No, babe, when your gender figures it out, maybe we'll talk about it.
Funny you should bring that up because there were a number of scholars from New York University who actually did a study to prove that most of the global conflicts in history were started by women. Gee, I wonder why.
That's a mystery.
Please, for the love of God and Sonny Jesus, just admit that you feel entitled to have men watch you shove food down your secondary hot custard receptacle. We're not gonna respect you regardless, but at least you'll stop wasting our time and being honest for once in your meaningless existence. And for that, we'd be pretty thankful.
The best thing a man can ask you on a date is, what do you bring to the table? Because two things straight away. If you want a masculine man and his masculine energy, he is not one. He has told you straight away that relationship cannot happen. Finished. Done.
That does not make sense.
So, if a man asking a woman why she is worthy of his time, his money, and energy isn't masculine energy, then what kind of energy is it? I know it's not kinetic energy, and it's most certainly not nuclear energy. Is it fission? Is fission even an energy? Listen, lady, I'm an intergalactic bounty hunter, okay? I'm not some space scientist, so you're gonna need to clear this up toot frickin' sweet if you're gonna make any sense today.
But the second thing is, that man is so deep in his feminine energy that you could probably sit down, have a date with him, and learn from him how to be in it. Because even the concept of sitting down and thinking, what can this person do for me and what do they bring to the table, is so in his receiving energy. The fact that he's even sitting there and having the audacity to say that.
What in God's holy name are you blathering about?
You know, I was considering drinking 12 boxes of wine, then going to a cat shelter for 12 hours to hang out in an attempt to try to decipher what this woman is saying. But then I realized I had better things to do with my time. I just spent the last 12 hours going through every single junk drawer in my house looking for batteries with partial charges. Have you ever tried that? It's a pretty rewarding experience.
Deeply, like, I mean, I'm not even sure me and you can get that feminine. Is so deeply in there that we got a lot to learn from this guy. If a being is in their masculine energy, male or female, they're thinking, what can I bring to the situation? That is why that's such a pivotal question to find out if he is in it or not. If he's asked you it straight away, you know he's not in it.
Oh my God, ma'am, are you okay? Are you having a stroke right now? When was the last time you had a CAT scan? Did you ingest some radioactive toast or something? Because I knew a dude who did that once. Guy had brain damage for about a week and spoke exactly like you did, except he was talking about how the elimination squads from planet Crown X4 were going to cut off his feet and sell them to the Germans. In all seriousness, you should probably speak with your brain doctor, because it's clear to me that your constant solitude and loneliness has truly affected your body and mind on the worst possible level, and has obviously led to...
Life must be an unendurable hellscape of excruciating sadness.
Well, that's gonna do it for today's video, gentlemen and gents. And as always, if you find that my particular brand of comedy is bringing you to the brink of laughter, then why don't you scroll on down and click that like and subscribe button and ring the notification bell so we can give the good old-fashioned middle finger to the YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much for checking out the new video, and until next time, peace out, homies.